A few years back, I was given some 8mm film, and I was tasked with the challenge of converting the film to digital. This is a kind of I don't know, it's a DIY hack of how I went about doing it, the parts that I used, and just kind of all the ins and outs of what I'm using. Step number one, go to the Goodwill, get yourself an old CD player. For me, I just happen to have this kicking around, a couple of them. Disassemble it. And this is what you're looking for. And it's just your basic guts for a CD player. And the reason why I want it is because I can control the focus manually. But I thought that this was a good starting point. For the film, I have some stainless steel bobbins from a Singer sewing machine. So what lens am I using? Well, I'm not using a lens because this comes with a lens. This is the Logitech Brio 500. You get them on eBay for like 20, 30 bucks. And I scalped it. What makes this special is the ability to adjust that lens right there. See how it gets blurry up close? Not so much with the Brio. When you zoom in, after you disassemble it, when you zoom in, you can get all the way down to 8mm, and I'll show you a picture here. But that's 8mm right there. And that's without me having an active autofocus, because I think I cut through one of the wires. But going back to, am I going to use that CD player for part of the fixture? I don't know, because I've got some Legos here, and if I were to mount the camera vertically and point it straight down at the table, I can have a set focal distance. It's got these holes on either side. Those Legos, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Not really, maybe. Those Legos fit. There we go. There's one. There's two. And they just happen to snap right in, drill right through those. And then I can set it up like this vertically. I just lost a Lego. But check that out, they just snap right in. And put a screw on that, tighten it. So I think I'm gonna go vertical. I may not use that CD tray. On the very top of that lens is this square thing. I'm pretty sure that this sets the tension for the lens, but it's not going to be moving anywhere, and it's gonna be at a set focus. So I don't think I'm gonna use this. I might end up replacing this if it doesn't work with the Raspberry camera, but I'm gonna try this first. And everything will be tuned to that focal distance. Those Legos just happen to fit. For those of you that don't know what 8mm film is, these are kind of the canisters that they come in. Let me show you here. I'll open one up. And that's what you got. Big old spool of tape, pictures on it. We're gonna zoom in. Every single one of those little black squares, those little dots, is a frame. And what this white stuff is, the lead that you use to connect it to the projector. So yeah, here's kind of the basic setup. Got the stuffed reel, you got the empty reel, NEMA 17's underneath of it, turning it. Actually, it's pulling it, and it'll pull it with this one. And then on a lot of the projectors, you'll see they have like these little points on the outside of the wheel to grab the film. In most cases, those are for a shutter. It's a manual shutter, and I don't need the shutter, so I don't need the pointy things. That was part one of my 8mm digitization. When I get a little bit further, I'm going to put part two up. I need to get everything kind of buttoned down, and then I'll go through some of the software I'm going to use. It'll be on a Raspberry, so Raspberry OS, and I think there are some command lines just to take still images, but I'm gonna have to explore that when I get to it. Here's a video by Core Electronics that goes over some of the command lines for their Raspberry camera. Is that gonna work for a webcam? I don't know, guess we're gonna find out.